Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Isaac. In this video, we'll be talking about CSS Combinators, their types and what they do. So let's dive into it. CSS Combinators is a way to define the relation between selectors. There are four types. We have one, a descendant combinator, which is usually space. Then we have the child combinator, which is represented by which has the greater than symbol. You have the adjacent sibling combinator, which have the plus. Then we have the general sibling combinator, which has the tilde. Now let's dive into them one by one. The first one, the descendant combinator. So with the descendant combinator, what it does is that it selects all elements that are inside another element. That is the function of it. Select all elements that are inside another element. So we know it is usually spacebar. So let's dive into it. Let's start something. Let's use article copy this the descendant selector, because there's a space between this article and the paragraph, the article and then the paragraph. So let's give it a color either yellow or blue. Okay, so let's give this article this descendant selector a color. Let's give it a color blue. Let's see. And let's go here. What you said, I select all elements that are inside another element. So it will select all the elements that are inside an element, which includes this patient who's smart, and then who lacks wisdom and lacks knowledge. These two, to select them to be blue. So let's check. See, select all the two to be blue. Now let's go to the child combinator. With the child combinator, we know with that one, select only the direct children of a parent elements. So you select only the direct one of a child combinator. Select only the direct child of a parent element. So let's dive with that one. We know with that one is represented by this, a greater than. So let's call them. So this there. So far as we've introduced this greater than, then it means this is now a child combinator. Let's give it font width with bold. Let's save it. Here we said it again that the child combinator selects only the direct children of a parent element. So we gave this font width with bold. So here this means that so this child combinator will start on the parent tag that is directly inside the article, but not the one inside the div. This affects only what's patient's movement. So he's trying to say that it will it will only affect what is in this, is in the article, but not in the div tag. So it will only affect this patient's move multi, but not Hugula's wisdom nationally. So this patient's move multi will be bold. So let's check whether it should be to be bold. Okay, so here it's bold here. So that's for child combinator. Now let's move to the adjacent sibling. So with the adjacent sibling, it selects the next element immediately after another element. So this article here is an element. So after it we have this paragraph. So if we are using, okay, we know the adjacent sibling is represented by plus. So if this we introduce this plus here, now all this now becomes adjacent sibling combinator. Let's give it a font style to be font style. Let's give the font style to be italic. Font style italic. So let's save it. So if we save it, this means that this side only this. This means that only this. There's no venom like that or the tank will be italic, since we said that the adjacent sibling select the next element immediately after the element. So you select the next element immediately after this. So you select the next element immediately after this. So it will select this. So this will be italic. Let's check. So there's no venom like that all the time. That's what is italic here. Okay. So now let's go to the general sibling combinator. So with the general sibling combinator, it selects all elements after another element that shares the same parent. Okay. And then with that one, it's represented by the symbol tilde. So with that one, represented by the symbol tilde. So let's use the H1 header and then the paragraph or the P header. This is H1 header. Okay, H1. This is H1. No, it's represented by tilde, which is this symbol. Sorry. Now let's give it a background color of yellow. It's a background color of yellow. Sorry, let's give it a background. Just break the background. Just a background. So yeah, let's give it yellow. Yellow. Save it. Control passes. So here we are saying that. With this tilde symbol, it will. So with this symbol, it means that every paragraph that comes after the H1 inside the same parent element will become yellow. So what this means that every paragraph that comes in after this H element, which is patient's move multi, becomes yellow, because we are saying that the general sibling combinator selects all elements after another element that share the same parent, because both, you see here, both the H1 and the P shares the same element because they are all after the article. So since the P is coming after the H1, but all of them are in the article, so only this P will become yellow. Yeah, it will become yellow. So let's check out, which is patient's move multi. Yeah, so the patient's move multi now becomes yellow. Okay, thank you for the day. Thank you for your time. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you all.